Yes. I've kept it safely. Fortunately, you're in a position to... You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires at their bases. Destroy the keepers that are... One more... The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers. As you've been traveling in the soul camp, your body has become... Let's just... You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Don't worry, I'm using my decisions to real powers that real people can use. Really cannot.
Does anyone expect me? What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, very well. I can't say that I'm surprised. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of St. Jim the Eradicator.
Okay, kind of jumped out of the area, so yeah.
Mother? Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from one, Serana has sacrificed You think I'd have... The scrolls are merely a means to an... When I fled... The second scroll declares that, like my son, tradition we call such confluences the daughters of cold heart. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to... If, in his eyes, she'd be... And how exactly do you plan on stopping her? Have you been listening to me? You care nothing for... Whether or not... You're here because we're abomination. Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt him down.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed.
But
But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
you should try being part of my life.
If you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him.
Shout out to my
Before he goes
friend
too far.
and
And to do that, we need the
person
Elder
who
Scrolls.
inspired me to
I'm
make
sorry,
this
Sarah.
video.
I didn't know.
Let's see, Old McReaper, I think. Yep, his name is Old McReaper. He is my friend, and his videos inspired me to make this video. So, thank you.
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since. Fortunately, you're in a position. You need to locate at their bases. Destroy the keepers that are tending. One more word. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're pursued.
Yeah, I don't need your help.
How dare you cast me from the battle's fire.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive. Yes. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate. The Elder Scroll is just a bit further. Follow me and stay close. Keep your eyes open for Durnevere.
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Volumes written on Durnevere. Unless... the soul... It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical. Minutes. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be on your way. What do you want? The Elder Scroll is just ahead. What did you want?
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. I appreciate your concern for me. Remember that Harkon... and promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value. Did you have anything to ask before you depart?
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. I therefore honor your word. I merely before this, I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. If I ventured far from, I will place. Do me this simple, trivial. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. In my language, the Quinarin is the vanquisher. The one. You are the Dovahkiin. There was a time when the Dova roamed the sky. I began to explore the ideal man. In return, they had control, free the soul. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time.
Okay. What was that got to be?
Yeah, you're replacing the girls' coach.
Girls? I can't coach girls.
Why not?
Because I'm used to guys, that's why. Girls, you gotta worry all the time. They're gonna hurt themselves.
Mark, I think these girls might surprise you.
Why don't you
wish I could help. Normally, I'd send you to the eldest. If you want to find the remaining scroll, you'll have to consult with someone versed in magical knowledge.
Come on, let's go home.
Welcome to the... Well, first you'll need... I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Wonderful. Please follow me. Don't wander off. The College of Winter has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local norms. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father. Come on, let's go
Our
home.
newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
No, but I'm... But what? If Danny were gonna ask you, wouldn't he have done it already? Richard wants to know...
I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish she could come with us.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be
Another
sharing
new
space with your
apprentice,
fellow
I
apprentices.
see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world?
This bed and
Or are
desk
you
yours.
only in it for
Please try
yourself?
and be considerate of others.
I assure
Now,
you that I
let's go
shall
back
be
to the
watching
Hall of the Elements,
all
where
of you
most of the members
very
gather for lectures
closely.
and study sessions.
Your superior and I were simply having... Well, perhaps that is why you're... Nothing you need to concern yourself. I shall be quite capable. I am at the Archmage's disposal. Perhaps not as often as he should. Now that's to guide its people through this time of transition. To help
Be back at work soon, I know it.
Yeah, you know it, I know it, the company knows it, too bad my creditors don't know it.
Well, they'll just have to wait.
Oh, well, that's not what you said last week when you told me about that opening.
them to a better future.
Great job on our end.
Yeah, you just thought that if I went to work on maintenance, I'd know all about problems. Not get a degree in engineering, so
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let me know. Of our senior members.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Tonight you'll always remember. That's one memory I won't have to worry about because I'm not going.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I really have to write this paper. Okay?
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is
Come
that
on,
magic
let's
is,
go home.
by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control
glad
it,
we found the scroll.
it can and will destroy you.
I wish she could come with us.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Come
Of
on,
course, my
let's go
dear,
home.
of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being
The
questioned.
sooner we get the scroll home,
What
the
I'm
sooner
talking
we deal
about
with my
is
father.
skill control. Mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice.
The sooner we get the scroll home,
And
the
what are
sooner
we
we
waiting
deal with
for?
my father.
Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
The sooner we
Eagerness
get the
must
scroll
be
home,
tempered
the
with
sooner
caution,
we deal with my
or else
father.
disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to
go home.
disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
I'm glad we found
All
the
right,
scroll.
let's settle down. I suppose
wish she
we
could
can
come
try
with us.
something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic.
when do I start? I'll call you. Right.
I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right?
I'm glad we
Would you
found
mind
the
helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Make sure you don't wash it off, kid.
That's what this... Now, if you'll just stand
I'm
right
glad we
over...
found the scroll.
Would you mind helping me with a demonstration?
I wish she could
Are
come
you at
with
all
us.
familiar with ward spells? Well, then... Now, if you'll just stand
glad we
right
found
over
the scroll,
there,
but
I'll cast a spell at you.
I
and
wish
you
she could
block
come
it with
with
the
us.
ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
Come on, let's go home.
And keep it up.
wish you could come with us.
Melanie, how you doing, beautiful? Thinking about a little what? Blue, now that's a great color. Matches my eyes. I can't wait. Hold on, I think someone wants to talk to you. Is there something you want to say to Melanie? I guess he doesn't. Yeah, it's either one of them.
Well, no. No, I don't. Coda, are you on drugs?
I'm glad we found the scroll. I wish you could come with us.
No. I was just listening. It's not stupid.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father. Come on, let's go home. Come on, let's go home. I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish you could come with us.
What? Most people do.
I told your mother I'd come to the house. You have the pizza part? No. What? I got fired last night for fighting. Fighting? You're fighting. A customer? What's the matter with you tonight?
Come on, let's go home.
Don't worry, I'll still bring you my 25.
Come on, let's go home. Come on, let's go home. I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish she could come with us. Come on, let's go home. Come on, let's go home. I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish she could come with us. I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish she could come with us. I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish she could come with us. The sooner we the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my friend. Come on, let's go home. glad we found the scroll. I wish you could come with us. Come on, let's go home. The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father. The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father. The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
I don't want to see you. You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? You think that even if I did, it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the... Of course, I'll bring every... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Fight well. Try not to spill anything on them.
Come on, let's go home. The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
What?
May your next fight, I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Of course. Mages need to be reminded. And what do you plan to do with it? An elder to read it. Even so, the divines usually take the simplest way. It's a reflection of each reader, but at the same time, it would take the scrolls exist. Sorry, talking. You think that even if it would be kept under the highest security. The great. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I'll bring it. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding. Amazing. We've been keeping this collection since the second. As a matter of fact, there are. Immensely. He hold him. Since then, I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. All right, then. Hundreds of years have gone into a sim. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? You think that it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world? Of course. I'll bring everything, so don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Well, I decided it's never too late in life to try something more challenging.
Yeah.
Now the 20 questions are over.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
It's okay.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
I didn't know. He wasn't here when I came home. How's your new job?
You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain.
You didn't have to take that lousy gas station job? Listen, when you're out of work, no job is lousy. Besides, I didn't take it because I
What?
job back. I took it because I felt like you.
I can't tell you.
Do whatever I have to do to support this family. No matter what anybody thinks, what anybody says.
No.
I don't care if you wrote it
My
yourself.
name is not
If you want a
Peter.
book from here, you go through me.
Restoration is a perfect... You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
I wouldn't miss a chance for dances.
Good. Good. Not that I... It can make life difficult when one's colleague... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Well, no, not really. Not directly. But I know. I'm quite aware of what's going on here. Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them.
Because I can't.
Until next time.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? The Arcanium is always accepting new volumes. I'll take... And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about?
Fine, my name is Trix.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Yeah, it's Trix. Yes.
You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain.
I said Trix. but tricks are for kids. No, just call me Trix. Just call me Trix. Just call me Trix. Child, just call me Trix. Please, Master, don't hurt me anymore, Master. Yeah, don't copy me and Danny, okay? Because it's not good. What? That's kind of rude.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Of course, mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. All right, then.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. There may be a matter. The various points of focus for magic energies around the... Very well. Go to each focal point. Return the... Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Good to see you. At least you know how to treat someone properly.
What?
My dad wants you to know that if you ever have any car trouble, he's working at Bill's gas station. He'll take good care of you. Tell him thanks for me. Divine smile on you, friend.
I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish she could come with us.
You actually have a pretty good life.
I sort of made that up. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. These last few months, I guess I've been acting a little strange. You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
My brother would
Hundreds of
actually
years have gone
strangle
into
me,
assembling
and
this
he
collection.
almost
It's
killed
going
me a
to stay
couple times.
pristine, understand?
Yes.
What you... It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
I don't know.
I have many things. Your concerns are not among them.
Mm-hmm. No. You're a confusing little child. You're a confusing little child.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
Come on, let's go home.
Yep. No.
Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to hate us.
No. No, probably not. Probably because we come from a loud family and there's a lot of loud people.
You need a book? You talk to me. And what do you plan to do with it? You think that even if it would be kept under the highest security? I don't know who told you that. I'll bring everything, so don't get your hopes up. It's mostly... Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
What? Sometimes. wants to kill me? Dakota, I think you should go to bed. No, Dakota, I think you should go to bed. What are you asking? $300. $99.
So nice to have pleasant.
What? I don't know. Numbers actually don't stop. They go on forever and ever and ever and ever and
What you
ever.
learn here... It's no secret that the college's reputation...
Dakota, do not hurt yourself trying to count all the way to infinity, because you can't. Like, numbers keep going on forever. They never stop. They just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Everything all right?
Is that magic?
Dakota, I swear you're gonna hurt yourself with all this counting. You're gonna hurt your brain. I don't know.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Good job, Dakota. You're being a bit too loud.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
Sick.
141. Five.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of things to do.
You look. Be careful. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
50.
Seems there's no end to the needs of... Yep. I just... light, medium, or... They don't make finer steel anywhere else. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that, or get it banged up. You'll need to pay like everyone else. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Come on, let's go home.
Wanderer like you must have such an investment. You'll look back on this as one of your best decisions. I swear it. The finest weapons and armor. Keep safe, and always wear your armor.
Come on. Go home.
Wow, look at all the colors. 95. No, 195. 196. 198. 199. 200. Dakota. Your numbers are getting too much for me, okay? My brain's starting to shut down. I'm dying.
Favor the bow, eh? I'm a sword man myself.
Please stop. Please, I'm begging you.
Please, take my master. Now he refuses to even see me. Lest I saw... No, he went... Oh, and you'll need the hippo. Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Please, take pity on an old man.
What is it, Khajiit?
Dakota, please.
Please address all questions to the steward.
It's a
For
fine day with you, because that Ulfric coveted, and so he... When that is all I will say. For it grieves me to speak. Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that.
Do you have business with the court? You mean the there? I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. Absolute. Ghost or not,
quick. I
there
have
are
little patience
reminders
for my
of his
business.
dark rule that have best left buried away.
No, I'm not. I'm not dead yet.
Thane Bryling, you're someone who can get things done.
The
I like
Imperials are good for business. Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisifers... If you're inquiring what... The Thanes have every... Oh, most certainly.
I can always find
When
time
Elisif
to share a
herself
word
asks.
with a warrior.
I must return to the court. They simply can't make do without me.